Hi, my name is Mac. Welcome back, Radventurers. We've got a news article today that is something covering more home stuff for me. This is about Denver. I put out a video not too long ago. You could check it out there. I always do that wrong. Up there in that corner about how Denver is getting rid of Lime and Bird scooters and replacing it with one company, VO. In that video by See You Later, Tashi, I mentioned that it's weird that we're going down to one company. And what does that one company have to do with, taking over, and who's going to stand to benefit from it? That's right, man. Somebody is going to get some ka-ching from this. And I hope this video tells us who, man, because it comes with questions. Denver's shift to single scooter operator comes with questions. I have questions.
I've gotten used to the Bird and Lime scooters parked all over town. Two companies, two options.
Yeah.
It's my primary means of transportation.
Their contracts in Denver are ending, and now the city is getting rid of them both and hiring one company to replace them.
We're really excited about VO.
In its request for contract proposals, Denver's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure said it intended to award up to 2 contracts for its scooter program.
So the city had a budget for two e-scooter companies. 2. And they did away with both of them to go with one. And in my last video, I said that they said that it was for, to keep prices reasonable. VO was lower or whatever. Really?
It went with one.
We thought long and hard about the trade-offs between having 2 operators and a single operator.
VO was represented.
So that dude, bald dude, he's the voice of the government. He's definitely working with the city officials, representing their interests to the media. Yeah. And his role, right? If you understand people's roles, you get what's going on. His role is to say good things about this transition and nothing bad. Because if he says anything bad, he'll probably be fired. Let's see.
Led by lobbyist Jason Gallardo, a former Transportation Department Deputy Chief of Staff.
Wait, what?
The
Hold on.
Chief of Staff with former Transportation Jason Gallardo.
Jason Gallardo.
VO was represented by lobbyist.
Having 2 operators and a single operator.
VO was represented by.
Thought long and hard about the trade-offs between having 2 operators and a single operator.
VO was represented by lobbyist Jason Gallardo.
VO is represented by lobbyist Jason Gallardo. Politics already, dude. A lobbyist representing a corporation. That doesn't sound fishy. Nah, not at all.
A former Transportation Department Deputy Chief of Staff with the city.
Oh, okay. Come on, man. Come on. Used to work for the city, a deputy chief of staff for the Department of Transportation. Look at this dude. He's polished. He's polished, man. We all pixelated, but this dude looks polished. It looked like he just woke up and someone fixed his hair for him. He got his hair did, yo. He got his hair did.
The same Jason Gallardo who's been lobbying on behalf of Colorado's richest family in their successful effort to overturn a finalized road safety project.
Wait, what?
On behalf of Colorado's richest family in their successful effort to overturn a finalized road safety project.
So he's working for rich people. He's straight up working for rich people. What the hell, Bobby? I mean, and he overturned a city project representing those rich people. Those rich people didn't want the city project, and he helped them overturn it. What? That's wild. But that's stuff that can happen, man. That's why I keep telling everybody, life is pay to win. Life is pay to win. You pay, you win.
Trust is gone.
Oh, say it again, my girl.
Gone.
Say it again.
Trust is gone. Trust is gone.
Yeah.
There is no trust.
Oh.
And especially when you have a lobbyist who used to work for Dottie,
What?
that I have to say I have some concerns.
Oh, call him right out, dude. Used to work for Dottie. I'd have to say I have some concern. Like, dude, she's straight calling it out. I mean, homegirl looked like a Karen for sure. But she ain't wrong, man. She is not wrong.
About
Gallardo's lobbying came up in a recent meeting about that road project. But back to his scooter work.
Okay.
Denver Streets Partnership sent a letter today to the mayor and city council asking the city to reconsider the plan, saying Bird and Lime have built a model that works with their low-income rider program. About 30,000 people on board.
Holy
It'll
crap.
probably be a shock to a lot of people. I think I'm not the only one that uses it to get to important appointments and for work.
So there's 30,000 riders that depend on this low-income rider program deployed through VO and Bird. I mean, not VO and Bird, Lyft and Bird. And if you live in these cities, man, you know you could get them for like $2 or $3 an hour, like really, really cheap on the low-income rider program, where it's normally like maybe 6 to 7, half off. It's pretty good. And the scooter companies are still making bank, dude. They've already ROI'd on their equipment. They've already made their profit and then some. Like, these things are limping along. Have you seen how like crappy these city scooters are, dude? They're barely limping along, but they're limping, and people use them because they need them to get to and from, like homeboy said. It's his primary mode of transportation to get to important appointments. And imagine that e-scooters, e-bikes are threatened because of stupid idiots on e-motos, causing accidents, dying, killing other people, and then, they're lumping them all together. E-bikes, e-motos, e-scooters, ban e-bikes altogether. Everything. Like, stupidity, man. Looks like my dad always said, man, you can fix ugly, but you can't fix stupid.
What industry is a monopoly ever better for a consumer?
Yeah, I think this is really focused in on a partnership.
Okay, hold on.
Monopoly ever better for a
He
consumer?
nailed it.
For work.
What industry is a monopoly ever better for a consumer?
Yeah, I think this is really focused in on a partnership.
The government lackey right here, bro. Doing his job. I mean, homeboy basically says, what industry is a monopoly ever good? And he's like, oh, absolutely.
The example I'll give is, these companies know that in your neighborhood, there's 10 rides on today. And so one of them puts out 10 scooters to get that ride. And then the other one puts out 10 scooters to get those rides. And then there's only 10 rides, and we have an over deployment of 20 vehicles.
That's his best. Oh, well, these companies know that, that there'll be 10 rides today, and then there's an over deployment, and it just looks so unsightly. Like, have these unsightly vehicles littering our streets, and he's the aristocrat lackey. Straight up and down, dude. Straight up and down. Sorry, bro. I know you're just doing your job, but sell out, man.
Vehicles in an area where we only need 10.
The city said one reason it picked VO was its cheaper rate, about 10% less. But the scooter companies say competition brings out good.
When there's a monopoly, not only do you limit choice for
John Lankford,
consumers, but you can also a regulatory body.
Who is John Lankford? E-scooter. Board member of the Third Lane Mobility, parent company of shared micromobility operators Bird and Spin. So, okay, So this guy's like, well, monopolies are a bad idea, and we need this competition because we have to compete. We need to lower the prices, and we can only lower the prices if we have competition. He's trying to save his company's ass, too. I mean, read between the lines, man. We could read between the lines. We're not stupid.
They can also lose leverage over that company as well.
Gallardo did not respond to any of my multiple calls, texts, or email today. Another reason the city says it chose VO over the scooter companies that are currently in place is it says that VO will bring in its own workforce to help with the scooters around here and won't rely on contractors like the companies that are currently in place in Denver.
Wow. Dude. Wow. That's wild, man. That's wild. Like, I can't believe that all of this goes. I'm just trying to find the picture. Where are you at, bro? The good looking dude, where's he at?
It intended to award up to 2. It went with 1.
We thought long and hard about the trade-offs.
It went with 1.
Jason Gallardo.
There he is.
A former Transportation Department Deputy Chief of Staff with the city. The same Jason.
So that's what it's about, man. That's what it ends up being about. It's not about Bird or Lime or, we're trying to help the people. It's about the dollar bill, y'all. And the more we can open our eyes to this kind of stuff, I think the more we'll understand how the world works, and we'll be less frustrated when things get stupid, like e-bike laws getting stupid. These are the kind of people we need in our pockets. We got to make friends with these dudes. I got to find this dude and be like, hey, buddy, would you like to take an e-bike tour with the Radventurers? We're the world's first guided e-bike storytelling adventure company. Not only do we do e-bikes, but now we got snow-goes in our fleet. So we got snow bikes, baby. That's right. Snow bike adventures just for you and all your rich friends. Come check me out in Colorado. That's the sellout we got to become, man, in order to win at life. We got to be friends with these dudes. I mean, let me know in the comments below if you think I'm wrong, but I think I got life figured out, man. We got to be friends with these guys. Got to have them in our circle. Have them in our pockets. And then, when we need a law change or update, you'd be like, yo, rich dude with a nice hair and a fancy tie. Remember when we went on that e-bike ride last week? Yeah, bro. It was fun, right? And now, they're trying to shut that down and blah, blah, blah. Hey, can you push this new law for us? That's how things get done, baby. So let me know in the comments below. Who do we got to make friends with? That's where it's got to go. Who do we got to make friends with to get the right e-bike laws in place? I'm down if you're down. My name is Mac. Stay rad, y'all. Cheers.